We have to recognize.
You've got a madrasa movement, you've got over 100 nuclear weapons, you've got trouble on the border, and an expanded drone program is something that would serve our national interest. I think it must be done.
Money, I agree with Governor Perry. I actually voted when this bill came up.
And it makes abundant good sense.
I thought it could be a private function.
It looks like, but I want to make sure that I get to the Patriot Act.
Maybe 12 million, 10 million, 12 million illegal immigrants in the United States.
We should use every means possible, kill them first.
We want those brains in our country.
I'm Fred Kagan, resident scholar and director of the Critical Threats Project at the American Enterprise Institute. And my question is, the raid that killed Osama bin Laden was obviously an important success in the struggle against al-Qaeda, although it also drove U.S. relations with Pakistan to a new low. Do you think that an expanded drone campaign in Pakistan would be sufficient to defeat al-Qaeda and to secure our interests in Pakistan?
Governor Huntsman.
Would take out entire cities.
Here, we are the parents of 7 kids, twice 2 in the United States, and I have seen it shine. And when our light shines, we can influence the rest of the world. Pakistan is a concern. That's the country that ought to keep everybody up at night. Thank you.
They are, as Governor Huntsman said, there are al-Qaeda training grounds there. We need to demand more. Influential party in Pakistan. I'm answering your question. 15 of the sites, nuclear sites, are available. Or
There were 3 million.
We have to recognize it has to be engaged. We don't want to lose influence. Penetrable.
The response, you just said your views were highly naive.
And I absolutely...
All right, I want to move on. You'll have a chance to respond. Very quickly.
Tools like the Patriot Act have been instrumental in finding and stopping terrorists. Our law enforcement officers can have the tools that they need.
Speaker Gingrich, only this weekend there was an alleged terror plot uncovered in New York City. What do you think?
All of us will be in danger for the rest of our lives. The government should have many more tools to kill us individually.
They recognize that we need tools.
TSA pat-downs under circumstances.
The latest reports say that there may be 40 different locations. Yes.
Now, that's how we won World War II. You know, we all get stuck with minimum use of force. We need a strategy. So I think you put your finger off.
Those two as a partnership.
Joining together, bonding together.
The kind of austerity and pain that this city likes. Starting, candidly, with cutting off the gasoline supply to Iran and then, frankly, sabotaging the only refinery they have.
It was a super failure into that briar patch. Y'all figure this out.
This president has poisoned the well to win, to position himself. And what he's done is poisoned the well. Did I compromise on things? Yes.
But let's stay on this subject because I know many of you want to weigh in.
But we need to recognize.
All right, I want everybody to stand by. I know all of you are going to weigh in. Important issues that we're talking about.
And talk about what's going on in the borders.
Let's go to Governor Perry. What do you think you should do if you were president?
Well, let me kind of broaden it out. I think it's time for a 21st century. When you think about in the 1820s, again in the 1960s, borders.
Terrorists have come into this country. Number one, secure the border for real. Yes, I believe we should secure the border for real. The border for real. Secure the border for real.
And believe we are that shining city on the hill. Legal immigrants to this country who have innovated, great innovation that's coming. That's part of the problem that, problem is we're not seeing that money explode the energy, but we'll have that money.
Speaker Gingrich, let me let you.
What I do think, though, is what Steve Jobs said, like Steve Jobs wanted to, that will help the United States.
Got a degree of math, science, a master's degree. Secure the border. People respond to incentives.
Securing that border. A secure border is just an intellectual exercise. You've got to secure the border first and secure that border once and for all.
Certainly we have to secure the border. Employers are going to be expected to inspect that card. Secure our border
and our own economic strength.
To pressure that regime, overt, covert, the nuclear weapon.
We need to remind the world what it means to be a friend and ally of the United States. And we have nuclearization. That's a certainty because the Chinese aren't going to play ball.
I believe that American military superiority is the right course.
Been exporting terrorism around the world. Saving Israel. China is destined for the ash heap of history.
Rick is, in my view, is right.
Give that peace away, bringing it to the United States.
And you can see it on every street corner.
Not entirely.